Hello, everybody. This is Sermons from the Cave, and we watched a video about an Irish man who built a pizza oven with his son, and we just really enjoyed the video. They were from Ireland, and we just really enjoyed the way that it was filmed and the personality of the gentleman who actually built the pizza oven. I thought that was pretty cool. So my son and I are going to build a pizza oven, and we'd like to send this video, well, put it on YouTube, but also send it to that family if we can figure out who they are, and hopefully they'll get a laugh out of it. But so what a cool thing. The Irishman and his Irish son set out to build a pizza oven, and they film it together and edit it together. And well, this is day one of digging the foundation, and well, this is kind of a pizza oven father project. The son never showed up. Okay, so this is day one of the pizza oven, father and son project without the son. So this is a father do-it-yourself pizza oven. And we really enjoyed your video, and I know that you panned around your yard to find the best spot, and so we thought we would do the same. So here we go. We're gonna take a tour of this. We're in Southern California, and we'd like to extend, we'd like to extend an invitation to you all to maybe come check out the pizza oven when it's done. But here's step one, the foundation. So I just used some 2x6, dug it down about, 6-8 inches, about 8 inches wide. I'm using some Adobe slump block that I purchased, and I'm gonna make the outline of the stand that the pizza oven will sit on. And there's also going to be a bar. We have some granite, and we're going to put a bar out here, actually an L-shaped bar, so it's going to go like that. We don't have a whole lot of room. There's a hydroponic tower. We have a garden growing out there. You can see we had a fire behind us. We're in that area of Southern California where it's a lot of brush and the elfin forest, so we get a lot of fire, unlike Ireland where you guys get a lot of rain. But anyway, we do kind of keep things green, and we got California chickens over there. I don't know what Irish chickens look like, but anyway, they're chicks, they're baby chicks that are growing, so hopefully someday they'll produce some eggs. But here's my form, and this is day one of the joint project without the sun. Stay tuned. Well, this is day two of the foundation construction for the pizza oven, and it's father and son project. Actually, it's a father project. My son didn't make it today either. I think I'll move to Ireland and find myself another son who'll help me with my pizza oven. And we don't have any wine bottles to put in our foundation. It's not that we don't drink wine in California, but we do like our ale. Now, I guess you all want to see the foundation, so hold on and let me regroup. So this is the foundation, day two. I'm forming it up. It keys into the dirt. I dug a footing down into the dirt about 6 inches deep, just enough to key it in. There's not that much weight on it. It's going to have a slab for the pizza oven to sit on, but there's not that much weight. And then over here we see this L-shaped stem wall. That's going to hold up some granite countertops that I had. I had some extra left over from a job, and I thought, well, you know, this would be a good place to utilize them. And then they're going to cantilever out over here. Stop! They're going to cantilever out over here, so that, and here's the pizza oven, so that you can take the pizza out and then put it on this little countertop that'll be right there. So I think it's a good design, and you know, tomorrow we're going to pour the foundation. I think tomorrow will be a father-son project, so we'll see. I'm hoping on it. That's all you can do. I guess I'll give you a little bit closer view of this. You can see these forms are about 8 inches apart, and then the block that I'm using are 6 inches wide, 16 long, and about 6 inches high. So 6 by 6 by 16. And those are called, here in California, those are Adobe slump block. And so we're going to build up a stand about 6 blocks high for the pizza oven right here. And then here where the L-shaped area is, that's going to be for the granite countertops. That'll be about 5 blocks high, so we can have a splash against the wall of the pizza oven. So tomorrow we should pour these forms and wet set the first block in to get us up and out of the dirt. And so we'll see what happens. My son said that he would be here tomorrow to help me pour this, and we'll see if he shows up. So still thinking about heading to Ireland. So maybe if somebody gives me their address, I can come by and visit. I'd sure like to see your pizza oven. Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, this is our third day of the father-son pizza oven here in California. And my son showed up to help with the project. And he's mixing concrete. We're using pea gravel, 3/8 pea gravel, sand, and Portland cement at a ratio of 1:3. 1 portion cement, 2 portions sand, 3 portions rock. We are starting to pour the concrete into the forms. And we're also reinforcing it with 3/8 steel rebar. So that's where we're at. And I'm floating the concrete off. It's at the level, it's level with the forms, because that's where the first block is going to go. And I'm also giving it a little tap on the sides of the forms just to get out any air pockets. That's probably good. I can make this work. Thanks. That's perfect. Thank you, Eric. Yep. Well done. Well, the hard part's done.
And your son did it.
And my son did it, so it was worth it. He showed up for the hard part, and you know, this took like 2 days to form up. I don't do this kind of work all the time anymore, so. And we did have a concrete mixer down here, so that made the mixing easier. And mixing your own concrete by using cement, sand, and pea gravel makes a stronger batch, because it has way more cement in it, and so it makes it stronger. You can control the batch better when you do it yourself. And so now I'm just going to wait until this sets up a little bit, and then I'll start wet setting these block without mortar between them, and try to, hopefully everything's going to go together just right. It usually never happens that way. I'll have to make some cuts with the saw. I have a diamond bladed saw behind me, but we have to wait till the concrete sets up. Bless you. A little harder, so that the blocks don't sink down. So it's going to have to set up and get a little firmer before I can wet set the blocks. I'm just waiting for the concrete to set up so I can set the block. And unlike the Irishman with the wine bottles behind him that he probably got from the store, or probably out of his neighbor's trash, I'm just sitting here waiting for the just waiting for the concrete. It's about, I think it just turned noon, but I bet it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, probably in Ireland. So there you go. Foundation is poured. We're out of the ground. The first block, I wet set them, so they're just setting on top of the concrete, and they'll bond as they dry. They'll bond to the concrete, and then where the aluminum cans are, those are covering up the rebar that I pounded through the middle of the cell and into the footing, because the concrete's still wet, green. So they went right in, but they'll harden up, and they'll lock it in, and then I'll put more steel in as I build up, and you will see that. But we got a good start. I'm happy, so I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. Yep, it's lunchtime. Well, I don't know what day it is of the pizza oven construction, the father and son project. But did I ever mention that it never rains here in Southern California? We don't have weather here. It's just always sunny and hot. But anyway, I've been working on the pizza oven, and I wanted to show you a little bit. Now, you missed a few steps. I just got busy and wasn't able to show you, but I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a little view of what we've been doing out here, all right? Okay, so you can see I've done the block work, and I have a couple pieces of granite countertop that I had left over from a job, so I'm going to put them over here. That's what this other block work is for right here. And you can see the steel, number 3/8 rebar sticking out of the block work, just to tie in the concrete sub countertop that I'll be putting in before the granite lays on top of it. You can see that that's what we did here. Now this is cantilevered out over the edge of the block, 1.5 inches. I don't know if you can see that, but the way that I formed it up, there's actually a double 2x4 in here. There's one here, and then there's one here, so it brings the countertop out about 1.5 inches off the edge. And you can see we just poured this morning. It has steel. It's 3/8 steel that was in the block, and it runs, I bent it down, it runs across here, one in the middle, one at that end, and then I have an 8x8 welded wire mesh that went on top of the steel, so it's self-supported. Under here is the false work that I used, just some old fence boards. You can maybe see those under there, but those are some old fence boards, and just some old 2x4s just to kind of support it in the middle there because of the weight. And so the next phase will be forming all this up. It's actually coming out to about here, and so that'll be the next step. And so father and son project, but I don't know where my son is. I don't know. Well, we'll keep praying for him to come. Anyway, until the next day, we'll see you.